Hey folks, ever wondered how the popes amassed such immense wealth during the Middle Ages? Well, stick around because today I'm diving into the fascinating world of medieval wealth and power. First off, let's talk about tithes. A tithe was essentially a tax, about 10% of a person's income, and it was mandatory for everyone to pay. This money poured into the church's coffers and was one of the primary sources of its wealth. Next up, indulgences. Indulgences were payments made by believers to the church in exchange for the forgiveness of sins. Essentially, it was a way for people to buy their way into heaven. This controversial practice brought in huge sums of money, filling the church's treasury even more. Another significant factor was land ownership. The church was one of the largest landholders in medieval Europe. Nobles and kings would donate land to the church, hoping to secure their own salvation. With land came power, and with power came even more wealth. And let's not forget about donations. Wealthy patrons often donated vast amounts of money and precious items to the church, either out of genuine piety or to gain favor and influence. The popes also engaged in political and economic activities. They acted as powerful political players, often involving themselves in the affairs of kings and emperors. This allowed them to secure favorable deals and accumulate more wealth. One of the most impressive methods was the use of relics. Relics, which were supposed to be the physical remains of saints, were believed to have miraculous powers. The church used these relics to attract pilgrims who would leave offerings, adding to their riches. The construction of grand cathedrals and churches also played a role in showcasing the church's wealth. These architectural marvels were not just places of worship, but also symbols of the church's immense power and influence. In summary, the wealth of the popes during the Middle Ages was amassed through a combination of tithes, indulgences, land ownership, donations, political engagement, relics, and impressive architecture. It's a fascinating example of how religion and power were intertwined in medieval society. So next time you see a grand cathedral or read about the opulence of the Vatican, remember the intricate and sometimes controversial history behind that wealth. Thanks for watching, and if you enjoyed this dive into history, don't forget to like and subscribe. Catch you next time.